to do this, whether you have probation or not, if you want to be in your child's life.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work for Revamp Security. I'm a sales rep. So just a door-to-door salesman.
Vashon, this is an application for deferred. Court is calling 2026 CR 000422. State versus Lucio Soto. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinosa for the state.
Robert Ramirez from Mr. Soto, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Soto?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Soto, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, that's the waiver of
That's what you're charged with.
yeah.
All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Soto, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea, court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Soto, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if I grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,200 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course and MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am. I did
Then
understand.
to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, she offers seats in voted on.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we ask that you follow the plea agreement.
All right, how old are you?
24, about to be 25 on April 4th,
All right, and who is Janessa Garcia to you?
my ex-girl.
And who is Adaline Salinas?
My mother.
Okay. And she was in the car with you?
She was the one who picked up my vehicle after I was arrested.
Okay. So do you have any children?
Yes, I have one son.
Age?
He's going to be 2 on April 20th.
All right, does he live with you?
No, me and the child's mother have very many differences and been trying to go about it with the family lawyer to regain, that ability to see my kid, because I've asked police officers to help me with it before, but they always tell me that I need a court case and things of that such to be able for them to do anything. So I've just been kind of down on my luck money wise, so I haven't been able to pay a proper family lawyer.
Mhm.
So I've been trying to just get myself back on my feet for the last year.
And if you drug tested today, what are the results gonna be?
Marijuana,
And when's the last time you used?
2 weeks ago.
All right, so if you're trying to get your child back or have visitation with your child, a good place to start is to stop using.
Yes, ma'am. That's the biggest reason why I did accept the probation, is because it helps me stay on track to make the right decisions, because not only do I care about my freedom, but I also do want to change the direction of my life where it was going.
But here's the thing, probation is not gonna be forever. And you need to do this whether you have probation or not, if you want to be in your child's life.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work for Revamp Security. I'm a sales rep. So just a door-to-door salesman. It's a good job. It pays me well. It's commission.
Okay, all right, this is what the court is gonna do. The court is gonna sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, tests for levels.
Ma'am.
There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. There's $1,200 fine that will be probated. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 20 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the DOEP course. Probation, is there anything else?
No, sir.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, I will say that the amount of resources that you're giving me will help me to go down the right direction.
All right, well, make sure you stay in contact with probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did understand it and sign it.
All right, because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do understand.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 001496 State versus Sergio Rodriguez for the state.
Megan Galloway for the state.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 2:52 p.m. The defendant did not answer docket. State, what is your request?
You are requesting a bond.
Deputy, did you make an announcement?
There's someone in the hall, Your Honor.
All right, the court will issue a bond forfeiture, remand the defendant without bond. All right,
The courtroom is cold. Lucio Sabordo, just 24 years old, sits before a judge charged with a second-degree felony, possession of a controlled substance, 4 to 400 grams. His future hangs by a thread. 2 to 20 years in prison. But he has a plan: deferred adjudication, a second chance. The judge drills him. Does he understand he's giving up his right to a trial, to remain silent, to see his accusers? Yes, ma'am. Does he know this plea could get him deported? Yes, ma'am. Has anyone threatened him? No, ma'am. He is calm, compliant, until the judge asks about his life. Then the mask slips. He has a son, almost 2 years old, but he doesn't live with him. He can't afford a lawyer to fight for visitation. Police turned him away. He's been down on his luck. And then the judge delivers the gut punch. If you drug tested today, what are the results going to be? Marijuana. 2 weeks ago. The room goes silent. He claims he wants probation to change his direction, but the judge sees the truth. He is using the court as a babysitter for his own discipline. She gives him 3 years of deferred adjudication, parenting classes, drug tests, and a probated fine. She orders him to prove he can be a father, not just a free man. As he thanks her, another name is called: Sergio Rodriguez. Hours late. The judge is done waiting. Bond forfeited, remanded without bond. 2 men, 2 fates. One walked out with a lifeline. The other just lost his freedom entirely. In this room, redemption is not given. It is earned, one sober day at a time.